From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Rafael Montero will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Lifted down the line in left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And this is taken for the out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Corbin, originally from New York State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Lagares, base runner at first with 1 out. And he falls behind 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. One there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Souza, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Got him to go down swinging there. Steven Souza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Goldschmidt waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, first baseman.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Darno at third with 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Rosario is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Frazier has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Tommy Joseph. The pitch. And that one just missed outside. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Line drive to center field. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Corbin. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rafael Montero, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And called strike down in the zone, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
A shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Souza is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Lagares. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 1,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Now batting. Third baseman, James Lamb.
Digging in to try it again. Jake Lamb looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Flores on the slide. Got him. Here's Todd Frazier now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. Still 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Travis d'Arnaud is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here's Jay Bruce now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
First baseman, number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
A ball and a strike now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Flores stands at first with 1 out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Rafael Montero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza will start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Darno is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop-up. Flores over to his right. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Daniel Descalso. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that is going to get on through, so Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
So 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. A double play.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Dyson's there, and that retires the side. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
Now batting, pitcher.
Brandon Drury will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Brandon Drury.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Chris Owings now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Dyson is off at first with 2 away. Dyson off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Fouled away. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Fernando Salas enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A changeup over the inside corner.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Count remains at 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Steven Souza. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Flores over to his left. He's got it 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, A.J. Pollock. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Change up low, 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance. Daniel Descalso 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Joseph. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. In there, and it's full 3-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another full count pitch home. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the... Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer. The next 0-2. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Fouled off. Flores aboard here at first with nobody out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
The average entering play at a cool .330. 1 home run, 18 driven in. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Owings calls for it. 1 away.
At shortstop.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Daniel Hudson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Working to keep them in the game here. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. A.J. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Nick Ahmed is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon.
Ready once again, Chris Owings. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Mets 3 and the D-backs 1. Neftali Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Career numbers against Neftali Feliz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. To his right, Descalzo. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt has a play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the ninth. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Striding in once again, Jake Lamb has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So striding forward now, Steven Souza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. For 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mets took the lead in the second inning.